Guys, here I am in the strength and conditioning hall number 2. I'm in the boxing arena here, right in the heart of the hall. I've got Brian Rule here with me and James White as well. Brian actually came to me about 18 months ago with this idea to have a boxing tournament in the middle of the show. We finally got it in there this year. It's come up great. Brian, why don't you tell us a bit more about that?
Well, it's a great event. We tried to put together about 18 months ago when I came to the idea with you. Basically, the concept is to showcase Australia's fittest and best amateur boxers in Australia. Obviously, been a fitness expo. You look at the amateur boxing behind us. The kids are super fit. They're super athletes, and there's no better place than being at the expo. And we've drawn teams from Queensland, South Australia, Tasmania, and the kids are having an absolute ball.
These are potential Olympians, these kids. I mean, you can see a bout going on behind me now. You want to see them slug it out. They're between the age of 15 and 20, as Brian said. James, I mean, I've seen you around the sport for a long time now. What do you think about all this, mate? You must be pretty pleased yourself.
Well, Sean, honestly, the truth of the matter is you guys, when Brian spoke to me about doing Filex and they were going to do boxing, I was excited about it. I think one of the things that being in the fight game with MMA and all that thing, the rise of UFC and so forth, you tend to feel like fighters don't know whether they should continue being an amateur. But you know what? The foundations of PCYC and amateur boxing is paramount, and it's foundational. You've got to have it. This is a wonderful event, and I'm thinking, just saying before, this is going to be fantastic. This is the inaugural. 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's endless. The possibilities are unbelievable. PCYC and, of course, the Australian Health and Fitness Expo, a marriage made in heaven.
Well, me and Brian have been telling each other that every day, haven't we, mate, for the last year? We reckon we can grow this to be the most prestigious amateur boxing title in the country. I saw Costa in the ring before with James. You asked him a couple of questions. I mean, he got his start as an amateur boxer. I think you said over 300 amateur fights. That's right, yeah?
Over 300 amateur fights, 260-something odd victories within the distance. Terrific fight, and then obviously the rest is history. I mean, and this is what these young amateurs have got, goals. They've got something to look forward to, and this is a fantastic showcase event.
Sensational stuff. So as I just said, we had Costa here earlier. Tomorrow we've got Danny Green here, so got the big names here supporting a fantastic event. Get down here and check it out.